Can I just start off by saying how beautiful you look today, Anna? It's safe to say Daniel is punching well above his weight. I can't believe we are all here in the UK. It still doesn't feel real. I'm so glad we're all here today. They say when you meet your soulmate, you just know. And I honestly believe that was the case for you both. Daniel, I cannot express how happy I am for you. You have come such a long way, and I honestly couldn't have asked for a better brother. Anna, it's hard to think that you've only been in our lives for 3 years because I can't imagine what it was like without you. You honestly feel like a sister to me, and now it's official. I can't wait for you to move to Australia so I can see you all the time. I really feel Dad handpicked you for Daniel because I have never seen a more perfect couple.
It was that moment sitting there without you that I was excited after only a few hours at home to go back to you, because home was not by the fireplace in Titchfield anymore. It was with you, in your company, with Ben and Jerry's and Def Leppard. Daniel, I'm so sorry your dad isn't here today. I've never met him, but God, do I know how proud he is of you.
So I'm not sure if anyone knows this about Anna, but when she was in high school, she had a psychic reading from one of her teachers. And in the psychic reading, she said she's going to marry this man named Kevin, who is a marine biologist. Well, I'm Daniel, and I'm a video editor. So to the lonely marine biologist named Kevin, desperately looking for love, sucked in. So I'd like to say thank you for everyone for coming today, be it from down the road or all the way from Australia. We really appreciate you coming. Most of Anna and I's relationship has been during COVID, so it's always been just the two of us. So it's really nice to celebrate with all our friends and family today. So firstly, I want to thank two people for without this wedding, it wouldn't be what it is, and that's Sean and Pixie. Thank you for producing and raising such an amazing woman, and thank you for your generosity and support for this wedding. Anna and I couldn't have done it without you, and I just want to... You deserve a clap. Thank you. Yeah. And I also just want everyone to know all the flower arrangements, all of our bouquets and stuff was all done by Pixie, and it's amazing. You've done a really good job. I just want to say thank you for welcoming me into your home and into your family when I arrived from Australia. From the day I arrived, I felt like family, and I've loved being a part of your family. Getting to live with you two was a great way for me to really get to know you both and for you to know me. I'll be honest though, you really took a leap of faith inviting an Australian you've never met before live in your home, but it looks like it's worked out. Anna, I give you this ring.
As a sign of our marriage.
As a sign of our marriage.
With my body, I honour you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I have, I share with you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
Within the love of God.
Within the love of God.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
I've got to interrupt you because really, actually, this is the one opportunity we've got to go through the box in the attic. Because, you know, you're going off to Australia and we are so happy, and we've been trying to pin you down to actually talk you through what is left in the attic, and everybody will know what all the memorabilia and everything. And as you're packing and you've got these big boxes, we just thought you'd like a few things from the attic. Big build up, but I hope they're good. So first of all, we've got
Right, we're going to come to that in a minute.
wrong order.
So, here we are. The fairies made me do it.
We did.
Now, we did
We
steal
did.
this from Anna's room, but there's a story behind this. And the story is that Anna will always blame everything she does when she's a bit naughty, as we all know. She does seem to blame things on the fairies all the time. It's always her excuse.
And there's a reason for that, Pixie. And what
Because
is that
the
reason?
fairies made her do it.
Yes.
But what she did do, about the age of 15, I think it was, Anna, you won the Young Writers Competition Award for the Youth Academy in London. And that was quite a big competition. We were invited to the Savoy Hotel, and it was a grand occasion, and you won this award, and we were very proud of you. And I believe the award was presented by Cassandra Jardine from the Daily Telegraph. And at the end of that award, they actually approached us, and I think you were there and you quite understood that. They said, if she's ever looking for work as a writer when she finishes school, give us a shout. Anna, from both of us and from Freddie, most of all, we live our heart.
I've never seen Daniel be so at peace with himself, and I can honestly say I've never seen my brother so happy. So I just wanted to thank you. I also wanted to thank you for coming into Daniel's life when he needed you. We've all been through a rough few years, and you are the light in our lives that we all needed. I also really enjoy that you've converted Daniel into listening to Taylor Swift. He really is a changed man. And I love that you are just as crazy as Mum and I. You really fit into our family almost too perfectly. I'm so happy for you both and wish you nothing but the best in the next chapter together. And I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you both. I personally think Auntie Ness has a great ring to it. I would like now to invite everyone to join me in raising their glass to propose a toast to Anna and Daniel.
I hope you have all had a lovely day so far and enjoy the rest of the evening/morning tomorrow. Thank you to Erin and Tom for driving the bridesmaids and I this morning. It was so special to have you involved in those last moments and to make use of friends with slick cars. For anyone that doesn't know, my mum and Daniel's mum arrived at their weddings in Jaguars, so when Tom offered to drive me and he happened to have a Jag, it was fate, so he took me to the church today. Mum and Dad. Thank you does not cover it. I want to be rich one day so that I can thank you in mansions, yachts, and Susie Watson plates to repay you for everything you've done for me. But in case that never happens, let me say now, you have been the best parents a girl could ask for, and you gave me all the support and love I ever needed to get exactly where I need to be today. You have always dropped anything and everything at the drop of a hat to be there for me. I am so truly sorry that I'm moving to Australia. I know it's not how you pictured our future as a family, but I know you know that Daniel is worth going to the moon for, and that he will make me happier more than anyone could in the place that we felt would make the best lives for ourselves. I love you, and no matter how far away I am, I will always be thinking of you and missing you. Daniel. You're so silly. I think this is the silliest joke you've pulled, marrying me. I really hope one day you don't suddenly decide to be a serious person and realize what you've done. Being a couple from the other side of the world is difficult, but being a couple on the other side of the world during COVID is something else. We have battled and beaten every challenge we have ever had and never once doubted that we would always be together. Every few months there was a new visa hurdle, country hurdle, medical scare hurdle, job hurdle, and more. You are the kindest man in the world. I know you want to be the funniest, but you are the kindest. And that is all he could have asked for you to be and more. And I'm so lucky to have the most kind man in the world be my husband. You have aced life, and there is no one in the world that could go through what you went through and still be such a flawless champion of happiness. I'm honoured to be your wife and feel so blessed that I found a love like I have with you. Oh, thank God that's over. Please raise your glass.
Yeah, you should lower the bar on this one. It's not going to be as good as that at all. Okay, so I'm going to keep this short, much like Daniel's temperament to uncooked pasta. For those who don't know me, I'm Ben, like Dan, and a few people here. I reside from Australia in a little bogan grove we call the Central Coast. Although that's not where we met. Like Daniel, I'm an absolute nerd, and we go to the only place in Australia where they hire nerds, television. I met Daniel in a dark, dingy little office in the middle of North Sydney, which is like working at a little shoebox, and we were the stinky shoes. You'd think by meeting Anna that his bizarre antics would stop, but the answer to that is no, and we are glad for that. It's inspiring to see you guys be unapologetically yourselves around each other, and while in each other's presence. So I'm so grateful to be in even just a small part of your lives and witness this union today. It's actually an honor. We are also happy that you found each other and wish you a happy life. So raise your glasses, your wines, your waters, whatever you've got, and do another toast for Anna and Dan. Yeah, always be said before, Mr. and Mrs. Valente.
I'm Ryan, Daniel's other best man, or maybe the last man, the second best man. I did a speech at his what? Wait until I finish. I did a speech at his 21st, and here I am doing a speech at his wedding. Despite him moving halfway across the world, we can't seem to get rid of each other. But I am honoured, so thanks, mate. I've known Daniel since year 7. I think we call that first form over here. So we were about 12. We were in the same awkward, nerdy group at school, so it's really nice to have seen him develop from that awkward, nerdy teenager into a fully grown, respectable, awkward, nerdy man. However you decide to cut it, Diana Yule, that's your new couple name, it's going to catch on, just go with it, are a perfect pair. They balance each other. He's the Ron to her Hermione, the Ant-Man to her Wasp, the burger to her fries. Again, we didn't compare notes. Anna and Daniel, a huge, massive congratulations to you both. I wish you all the best for a long and happy marriage in this exciting new chapter. Drink deeply, laugh fully, and squeeze every drop out of life together. Please raise a glass to the bride and groom.
Honestly,
Cheers.
I might catch a flight tonight, just in time to pick you up and see the sunrise. Days with you are my getaway, peace of mind on a rainy day. You know how to show up right on time, never late. You're everything I want, don't play. You're everything I need, don't change the way you feel. And baby, I'ma keep it real. If they gave me everything, I would give it all away for you. With you, I know I'll be okay. Girl, there ain't nothing I wouldn't do.
Now to the woman of my life, Anna. You're my best friend, the sweet to my savoury, and the Padme to my Anakin. I knew you were the one since we first spoke on the phone nearly 3 years ago. When you asked to chat, I picked up the phone, and to my surprise, you were British. And to my relief, it was one of the good British accents. So here we are married. If our lives together have shown us anything so far, we're in for a very happy life together. I couldn't have wished for someone better for me, so you make me so happy, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. If you all could raise a glass to my beautiful wife, Anna. To Anna.